Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony and this is Organizing with Ebby. Today we're going to be focusing on emergency planning. This topic is actually so important that I'm going to break it down into 3 videos so you cannot miss any detailed information that I put into this video. I will talk about why is emergency planning important, help you select the right individuals as your emergency contact, and give you step-by-step instructions for creating an emergency binder. So, without further ado, let's begin. When creating emergency contacts, the first term that comes into play is ICE, in case of emergency. This term was created in 2005, and the term is used for police officers or EMTs to have the ability to go through your phone and find these emergency contacts. When thinking about creating emergency contacts, you need to think about at least 2 people that you would have on your emergency contact list or your ICE. And a couple of things you need to also think about before selecting this individual is number one, is this person reliable? Will he or she have the ability to make all of the decisions needed in order to take over and make sure that everything is done properly for you and for your family? Two, make sure that you select somebody that can handle themselves under pressure. Yes, emergencies can be scary and they're definitely hard to deal with, but you want to make sure that you have the right person that will be able to take over not only for themselves and take over for their personal needs, but also have the ability to help and make sure that your personal needs and everything is met as well. You definitely want to make sure that somebody can focus and handle everything and be under control. You don't want to get somebody that might not know exactly how to take control in a situation. Another thing about the emergency binder, it is literally used as a guide. So you can walk whoever this person is through anything that they need to do. So they'll be able to have some sort of organizational tool to use. The third thing that one should consider is how well do you know your emergency contact and how well do they know you? This emergency contact should be able to have the ability to come into your home, locate your binder, and do whatever is in that binder to make sure that everything is under control. They also need to know your medical history. So if you have asthma, diabetes, or allergic to any medications, they need to be aware of that, and it needs to be imprinted in the brain just in case they get that phone call. I know you're wondering, if you have a phone and it's locked, how will the police officers, the EMTs, doctors be able to go through your phone and find those in case of emergency contacts? Well, the simple answer is all smartphones are created to have the ability to show those emergency contacts without having the phone being locked. How to store emergency contacts on your iPhone. Locate the Health app. Click Next. Type in your info. Click on Create Medical ID. Make sure the emergency access is enabled for show when locked. Using the same screen, scroll to the bottom for emergency contacts. Now select the individuals in your contacts that you would like to use. How to store emergency contacts on an Android. Go to Contacts and under Contacts, select Groups. Select Emergency Contacts. Using the lock screen, hit Emergency Call.
Located at the top of the screen is the emergency contacts you've selected. At the bottom is a medical information. If you choose to add so, you can do it right here.
Our next step is deciding where you are going to locate that emergency binder. Think about a safe location that your kids are not able to access, that won't get wet if there's a flood. So I would suggest not having that emergency binder on in the basement, on the first floor, where anybody can see it. You don't want everybody to see this binder, because this binder will have a lot of sensitive information in it. So you want to make sure that it's in a good location, say like your room, in your closet, in your room, under your bed. So think of a good, safe location that you can put the binder, but you want to make sure that your emergency contact, number one, knows where they can find it. So you should walk them into your home and let them see where that binder is located in case they really need it. And you want to make sure that it's not reachable to everybody. Okay? Next topic, set of keys. This emergency contact needs to be able to get into your home to make sure that they can get to that binder. So, like I said prior to, just make sure that you have a reliable individual that you can 100% trust. If you have one of those locks, a random lock that you have to do keys, just go to Home Depot, make an extra copy of keys, and give that said emergency contact an extra set of keys. Or if you're like me and you have a keypad lock to your front door, this makes things a little bit easier. This brand in particular, you can have up to 33 different codes on your front door. So that emergency contact, even if you have one or two, they both can get their own separate codes to enter your household. So the choice is yours. You can get something like this at Home Depot for maybe like $200, but it's worth the price. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope the topics in this video were very informative to you. Remember, stay tuned till next week so we can do part 2 of our emergency planning. Thank you. Take care.